Welcome back to the Victor Gonzalez Show, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins had an offensive change this year that flipped the whole world upside down, with them keeping Tua, getting a backup in Teddy Bridgewater, bringing in guys like Tyreek Hill, Raheem Mostert, and keeping guys like Mike Gesicki. They've made this offense a high potent offense. Now taking a deeper look into it, you've got Tua as your starting quarterback. But really, does Mike McDaniel really trust him? Because as much as we want to say Mike McDaniel trusts him, they did go get a guy in Teddy Bridgewater, who was the starter in Denver and has played very well in his career throughout Minnesota and Denver and his other stops, that you can say that with him being here, it puts a lot of pressure on Tua, just as Ryan Fitzpatrick did. And now it is running backs. You have Raheem Mostert, Chase Edmonds, Myles Gaskin, and Sony Michel to kind of try to uplift that pressure. But although this is uplifting the pressure in-game, outside of it, there's a lot more pressure because of the weapons he does have. Because just as Tyreek Hill said on his podcast, it is a make it or break it season for Tua. Now it is, hey, are you good enough to lead this team, or are you going to sink or swim? It's kind of the motto that they're giving Tua now. With Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, Cedric Wilson, Eric Uzomah as your main four receivers, you have no reason but to swim. You have all the weapons at your need at receiver. You have 4 quality running backs, which some quarterbacks don't even have 1, and you have 4. Then your tight end's Mike Gesicki, probably a top 10 tight end in my opinion would be. And then at your O-line, they went and got one of the best left tackles in all of football. You have a second-round left guard. You have Teron Armstead as your left tackle, Liam Eschenberg as your left guard. You have your center, which is going to be Connor Williams, who played well in Dallas. And then you at right guard, you have Robert Hunt, who played amazing last year. He did have the one hilariously amazing play where he caught the pass and scored a touchdown, although it did get called back for illegal touching. And then you had your right tackle, Austin Jackson, who's a former first-round pick. So if you look at that, you have a proven left tackle. You have a center who played very well in Dallas. You have a bright young guard in Robert Hunt. You have a left guard and a right tackle who were picked in the first and second rounds. And so that gives you all the weapons you need. Then your team went out and got a guy in Tyreek Hill who's played absolutely amazing in Kansas City, in third in receptions, amazing in yards. And then you have Jalen Waddle, who also was amazing for you the previous season. You're adding Cedric Wilson, who was an underrated piece in Dallas. And then you have Eric Uzomah, who was an underrated piece at Texas Tech. Not to mention that they got speed at the running back position as well. So when you look at that, this season is really a main point for Tua. And whether Tua is very good or not will really debate on how far not only the Bills will go, but how long Tua's career will last.